So I found online that you can now get clear Joy-Con cases. So I'm going to show you how to make them atomic purple. First, let's go shopping. Gotta get me some of this. Get yourself a big old pop from a thrift store or something. And a thermometer. I don't know if you can see here, but this says that this plastic is ABS. ABS is an amorphous plastic, which means it is made out of 3 different plastics, which is important because we have to know how hot to heat the water to. So, amorphous plastics don't necessarily have any given temperature because there's a different mixture of plastics each time. But generally I saw on Wikipedia that looks like 86 Celsius, which is about, or something like that, 176 Fahrenheit, somewhere in that range. So I'm gonna start heating up the water. So the basic idea that we're going for is we're gonna heat up this water to about 178 Fahrenheit. It's not very hot yet. We're gonna put this RIT dye in it, which will turn it purple. We're gonna take a piece of Joy-Con, actually the middle piece first, dunk it in there, leave it in there for a bit, take it out with some tongs, put it in this cold water, which will help seal it in, and we will repeat a few more times if necessary. And then when we're done, wash it all off, replace the Joy-Con. The water's getting up there in temperature, so let's pour it in. Oh boy. Dude, that was really cool looking. It has reached 170 degrees Fahrenheit. It's time for the first test. And there it is. Alright, what does this look like? Okay, so it looks like it's still too clear. So I think I'm going to leave it in there for like 5 minutes. See what it looks like when it's done. I fished it out, and as you can see, it's very slightly purple after 5 minutes. We're going to try to put it in there, see if we can get the temperature slightly higher, but we're going to be really careful because we're close to the point where the ABS will soften. So get up there, dump it in there, leave it for like 10-15 minutes and see what's up. Unfortunately, this RIT dye isn't doing it, but here's what it kind of looks like, just barely purple. I remembered, as I was doing this, that RIT dye is for natural fabrics and things, and so it doesn't do great at dyeing plastic. And so I did something I did a few years ago. I got something called iDye Poly, which is meant for polyester fabric. Figured that might be much better. It's got this thing called color intensifier. So there's a little pack of fabric, a little dye like this. Little pack of color intensifier. They didn't have any purple at the craft store, so I thought orange was the next best thing I liked. They only had orange and red. And good news is that that works great. So I'm going to be doing it with that instead. Yes. It's about half. Alright, so we got our water at 160 degrees, made a test piece. It was in there for like a couple minutes, dunked in water, did it again, and hey, I was looking forward to that atomic purple, but hey, fire orange will do. Get in on that Metroid hype. Samus returns in a few days. So, start putting them in. Or not, but... And the rest of them. Okay, and now we'll just wait for a few minutes and we'll see how they do. They've been in there for 5 minutes, so let's take them out. There's this. Doesn't look like it's melted. Dunk it in cold water you got here. Just keep on doing that. There's 2 more. There's another one. Yeah, there's one more in here somewhere. There it is. Take a look at them. And yep, I think they need another go. They're not quite as orange as I'd like. In case I didn't mention it, pretty much the whole time they're in there, I'm kind of just stirring them around. Mainly because I'm worried about the bottom of the pan being too hot and it, like melting them. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm constantly agitating them. Alright, so here it is after 3 baths for 5 minutes each at around 160 degrees. Here is what they look like. It's pretty bright orange to me. I don't have any fire orange Nintendo 64 controllers to compare it to, or a console, so I'll just have to guess, but it's pretty bright. I think that's what I'm going with. There it is. Oh man, so excited. Alright everybody, here is the final product. Turned out really well, I think. There is some cloudiness going on in some places, especially this Joy-Con. I'm not quite sure why. I was able to get a little bit out with polishing. But for the most part, it looks really good. I decided not to put the back on. I tried it and I just didn't like what it looked like, but there you have it. Funtastic Joy-Con and how to make them. Well, that's everything. I hope you guys learned a ton from this video. I hope you feel comfortable now doing this to your own Joy-Con and dyeing them whatever amazing colors you want to do. It's really not that hard at all. It's pretty simple and it's pretty cheap. The most expensive part is by far just the actual Joy-Con, and they're only like $20 or so. So, you know, I'd say if this is something that appeals to you, go for it. Try it out because it is a ton of fun. It's pretty cool. The only issue at all I have is the slight cloudiness, and I'm not quite sure how to get rid of that. Besides just maybe like getting some plastic polish, and I'm not really sure what caused it either, so if you know, let me know and maybe I'll make an update video or I'll update my tutorial post that I've got. So yeah, have fun and go dye some Joy-Con.